Morning, everybody. Humble here. Come and see my new Javelin. Humble's proper Javelin. ZX871. It is a marvelous handling car. Marvelous. Look at this puppy. It's just mean. It is a really nice car. Let me tell you, it's one of the ACVR cars, and I'm pretty sure that's a small block Hero Team production. And let me tell you something, that is one sweetie heart. I did a few adjustments, as you're about to see. I brought the tracking out in the back, and I brought the tracking out in the front. I lowered the front, lowered the back, fixed the camber so they sit perfectly flat. These tires sit perfect on the road. I brightened up the back tail lights. The flames have yet to be put in, but you know, we got to start somewhere. Got a really nice carbon fiber skin. I think you can see the mesh very nicely there. Changed this to a darker color inside. Changed the floorboards to darker inside. Changed the color of the gauges to a little bit more blue than what they were. I'm going to do it a little deeper blue. Different driver, different helmet. I'm going to change the wood around here to be the 69 Camaro wood, which I like better. But take a look at this handle. Now, I had a 71 Gremlin, and this is exactly what they were like. I might be able to change around the edge of this mirror, or increase the glass. I might be able to do that to fill that whole mirror right up, in which case I think that'll look a lot better. And the wheels, I put the Goodyear right around the insides, as well as having them be black. I was going to do them in carbon fiber, but it didn't turn out that way. See this gray inside here? We can change that as time progresses as well. This, instead of being chrome, is a dark black chrome. These were red originally, just red. They look gross. So I changed that, made that a little nicer. This was red, made this nicer, left this nice the way it was. Well, look at this though. Look at that hood. I mean, I never was really 100% crazy about this particular year of the AMX. Actually, I didn't like it very well at all. But I'll be honest with you, the way they put these hideaway humps in here, I really could dig those front tires deep up into the wheels. And man, did that make a difference. This car, you know, I could probably go a little more so with the spoiler. I could raise the back up just a little bit, but there's loads and loads of adjustment in the setups now that it didn't have before. So this car really, but as you're going to see in a minute when we take off, is an outstanding handling car. Let's go on inside it, and I'm using the same sound as my touring Camaro. I know you guys might be a little sick of it, but it's really, really, really nice. Let's look around here a little bit. Nice Hurst shifter down on the floor. It's a sweetie heart. Just a matter of adjusting. Now see, even his helmet is carbon fiber. Isn't that amazing? Nice look out the back over the spoiler, which retained the colors. And notice it is not exactly part of the car. Okay, let's give this thing a try. The only thing we have to add is just a couple of little touches. Look, wait till you see how it handles. See, Humble, the front wheels are too close together. It's too narrow in the front. Yeah, I thought so too, and it shouldn't handle worth a shit. But it does. I really was very concerned it was going to suck. But it is an outstanding car to drive. It is. There's very much forgiveness. It's not squirrely. think I have 11% downdraft in the front and 9 in the back. Now let's get the speedometer up here so you can see if it's fast or not. I'd like to know how fast we're going too. Well, humble, I go through here a lot faster than that. Of course you do. This is the very first shakedown run of the car. I've never driven it before. What you're seeing right here, this is it. Went right from the build bench right to the street, and this is the first time it's ever touched the ground. It's fucking sweet. I'm telling you right now, I can win races with this without any question. This is a really nice car. Of the cars you've seen me work on in the last couple of weeks, this is one of the easiest cars to drive. I admit the front end looks like a shrew or some shit. It just doesn't look like it should behave. You're going to be amazed to see how fast this goes down the straightaway. It took 100% turbo all the way to the top, and the car was 100% stable the whole time. We've got new cameras also. Michael, if you're watching this, it's part of your little thank you package. It's all the new track cameras for the Nordschleife. There's camera 3. Look how nice that is. Camera 1, static. 2. TV MCS, really nice. One of the things I like about this track camera is the car never goes away where you don't see it, where you get a bunch of trees and stuff. You hear the car, but it's not in sight. This constantly keeps the car in sight. Watch. Boop. Well, as close as you're going to get to perfect. That's a really nice car. Now going down the back stretch, 160 or so, that's respectable. But if you notice, it's not thrown all over the road. It's not squirrely at all. Very easy to drive. And I'm really surprised because the front end looks weird. It is all-wheel drive. Even the tranny shift's good. Well, now see that? That was correctable. Very nice car. far as that front grille, I don't think there's anything I would do to change it. It wouldn't look good black, and it wouldn't look good more chrome. It looks fine just the way it is. Well, as I've said time and time again, this is my first time ever driving a car. You know, I tried to get this running a few years ago. I couldn't even get it to work. Then when I did get it to work, it was nothing to write home about. But I've learned enough since then to bring it right up to an outstanding car. Okay, so what does that do for you guys? As soon as I get the flames done, I'm going to put it up for you to have. I'll give it to you. I think you should have this car. I'll put it up on media fire. You guys can fire it up. It's not an Uncle M car. It's an ACVR, which I think is a small block hero team. And I couldn't imagine Donnie being pissed off about this. This is a beautiful car. Here we go. Watch this shit. 50% turbo to start with. Now we're up to the 100%. 258, 250, 260. So it's not unbelievably fast, but it handles it all, and it's not squirrely. Watch this. I'm not fighting it to get it through these curves. Not a bit. It's just really, it's a very nice car to drive. Say it again, Humble. No, it is. What the hell? Check it out. It's sweet. Hop on it, buddy. Don't even break them loose. It's a little sweetheart. So I'll get her fixed up for you guys, and you guys can do it. Have at it. It's a fucking sweetie. It is too. I'm very pleased. Sometimes you can take the cars that are really high-end cars and monkey with them, and they don't improve at all. Then you can take one of these that has desperately needed something for a long time, and it's fucking outstanding. Now, I can imagine I could bring these out some more, but it handles so good, I'm not going to fuck with it. I know it looks weird, but what are you going to do? I can't get them out more. They're going to chew through the fucking hide. But I can fix the flames, and I'll do that, and I'll get it boxed up for you. Okay, guys, hope you enjoy it. Guys, you got to check this out. Now, I made a couple of changes to that nice American Motors Javelin. Watch this. Now, it's struggling against the downforce to go faster than it gets right to a point where it's like two opposing magnets. It's trying so hard to go fast forward that the downforce is keeping it held at bay, and it does enough power to still burn the friggin' tires loose at full rip. I mean, I'm a 70% turbo, I think, right about here, and you'll see we're almost, take a look at that. We're a full friggin' bore, and we got all the turbo we can deal with. But watch what happens. We're starting to lay rubber. We're laying rubber right now. We're laying rubber at 200 and something miles an hour, and they burst into smoke and just burn all the way down like that. That is, just burn them the whole frickin' distance. It's just fighting itself to do everything it can, but it's just smoking the shit out of the tires. Now, that wasn't me shifting. It just happened. He leaped off the ground and started doing it again. But it's just burning them the whole fucking straightaway of Nordschleife. Now, when it turns around and you look back, you're going to see the rubber marks in the road, and they're literally going to be for pretty near the entire straightaway. See, it's still burning them to this minute. Look at it. Look how far it goes into the distance. The burn marks. It burned them for the whole freaking straightaway. It's still burning them. It's still burning the living shit out of them tires. And you wonder why I don't play with damage on? Look at the rubber. It left for the whole freaking track. Are you shitting? 301, 33, 304, 305, 306, 307, 309, 310, 311. Okay, 311 miles an hour in a Javelin that has the ability to burn the freaking tires for the whole length of Nordisch Glyphus and not miss the corner. And we're still doing 270 some odd. Now check this shit out. And this is with the new camera pack I just put in too, so it's just out of hand. And I will, I'll make sure you guys get to know which one this is, so you can do it too. It's really cool. Now, just as you see me go out of sight, it'll switch and you'll see it again. This beautiful camera work. And we're still doing dang near 200 miles an hour as we come underneath the Blistine sign, which is in perfect focus. Now check this out. Now normally you would think Humble's screwed. He's going off into the ditch. I hit the brakes, obviously, and I must have turned my lights off because they're not pink anymore, or sort of a purplish color. There's the flames. Oh, they've got to come way down. But we didn't lose it. I mean, there it goes. Is that cool enough? I just thought you might want to see that. That is really pretty cool. Now this is obviously look at that. I did bring the wheels out farther in the tracking in the front than what they were just before. So this was a second shakedown of it. And they don't look as weird as they did before, but I can't tell you that it's any better. It just doesn't look as screwy. And check this guy out. His helmet matches. I mean, this is just pretty cool. I think it is, at least. And they could come out even more, but there's a limit to where we're going to start digging into the whole thing. Now, Jody helped me with the weathers yesterday, and I think there's a couple more tweaks I've got to do because I don't have the great big circles, but they're still not quite right. So I think it's in the skybox that I've got to do something with. That or the anti-aliasing, because I see it's a little artifacty. Now here, naturally, Knucklehead has to go apeshit and try to burn it around the corner, which didn't work worth a shit. Yeah, see what I mean about this, the jaggedies? I'm going to try to fix that because, and as you can see, there's where two big circles were coming together. But it's still pretty cool regardless. Now, all right, there's the flames. There's those bastards. So they've got to come way in and way down. All right, we can deal with it. Now, here's where I went nuts. And before I crash the car and you see it and laugh, I'm going to pause and call it a day. Uh-oh, looks like I may not make it. Oh, I did pause and call it a day. Good for me. But that's it, guys. What do you think? Pretty cool? Buddy, here's the last I'm going to do of this today. I wanted to take you for a little ride, show you the new flames, see if you like it. You'll notice the roll bar has been painted. The mirror posts are now chrome. We got a little bit of a dig in, but not terrible. They're as wide as I can possibly get them. I think you're going to like this. Well, don't you worry. We'll get a run on the way back. almost doesn't look like a Javelin anymore. It's going to be a great drag car, I'm telling you right now. I know it is. It's really, really nice. Okay, here we go. Hang on to your bootstraps. Shit, I fucked it up. There we go. It's not as fast as it was. Or that was a shitty run, let's put it that way. We did 300 and something last time, didn't we? 312. I did detune the engine a little bit because it was a little too much. Like them though? That's pretty neat. Okay, now this time I really do have to go. I got shit I gotta get done. See you later, guys.